Football League. And coming up, it's Trey Tucker. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Dreadnoughts and the Broncos, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks so much for joining. For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. This return makes it up to the 25. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
Here's 2nd and 5. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's brought down after a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 46. No one open, so he chucks this to another county. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go.
Throwing here, Nix. Setting up the screen. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 42. He's got it over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Shotgun snap to Nix. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points. Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Beginning on the ground with Algier. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to him. And they take him down right along the 30.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's the end of the first in this AFC. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Now Gio with another carry. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense.
Offside, defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. 1st and 10 for him now, following the penalty. They'll run here, following the penalty. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. From the gun, Goff. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. And move over Peyton Manning. There's a new single-season passing yards record holder after that completion. It's truly been a special season, Brock, and that has now placed him atop one of the most prestigious records for his position.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Dreadnoughts finish off their opening drive. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dreadnoughts won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Denver offense taking the field for their 2nd drive. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Pass taken in by Sutton. He's got a gain of 6 there. Jack Jones making that tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Nicks off the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
That's good for 7 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go, Shaq. Ready.
Nicks with it on first. Finds a man. Adam Troutman has it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. They'll throw again. Nicks. Throw complete to Williams.
That defense, it'll give up that completion every time. They don't just like it, they love it, because it creates a fun little race between everybody coming downhill to go make that tackle, or in this case, run him right out of bounds.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The Dreadnoughts and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And he's in position to lead the NFL in passing touchdowns this season. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first, it's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Got a man, Bowers has it. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Finds a man right side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They'll come up 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Goff. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Goff back to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Goff setting to throw. He's loaded another one up. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. The Broncos taking the field for the final time in this first half. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. This time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. Now Nick's on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. He's back to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Let's go.
A final throw before the break. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the 2nd half. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing is gone. Finds him over the middle. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Sent down by Cody Barton. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 29. He beams one deep right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Goff. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. On now is the punt team for the Dreadnoughts. His first punt win 50. This is away and looks even better. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And the Broncos get set to take over. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He completes it in traffic. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Sending a receiver left. Straight ahead with Williams. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. So now a timeout for a player who was shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man, and you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. 2nd and 6 now. Cut by Sutton. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That one gains 7. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 2nd and 3 now. Nix from the gun. That's caught at the 4. It's a Denver touchdown. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos push their lead to 3. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And look at this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Dreadnoughts headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he's one final strong week away from finishing as the NFL's leader in passing yards for this season. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
This ball's cut by Bowers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Goff on 1st and 10. Complete here to Bowers. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Only 1 quarter remaining. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Brought in right side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be a first down. A give to Algier on the inside handoff. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. They go again with Algier. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Again, it's Algier. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown! The Dreadnoughts take a 4th quarter lead. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dreadnoughts take a 4-point lead. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Here's Smith on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. He's on the move. Now here he goes.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. Nick's looking to throw. Hauled in left side. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Dreadnoughts make the play that should win them this game.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something-something to the return.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they go with Algier. And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. On the option, it's Algier. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. And the Broncos are in the nickel for this 3rd down. Algier running behind center. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And they end the season the way they have so many games already this year, Brock, with a victory. And now they get to enjoy an extra week off to rest and prepare to host a game in the divisional round coming up in 2 weeks. So for Brock Heward, everyone